Yes, welcome to day number 11 of harvest, day number 1 of corn harvest. We got some rain last night. We're starting off by getting a workout in. We had a good workout. We maybe pushed it a little too hard. We got to the throw-out threshold. Not a very fun time. And by the way, today's video is sponsored by Simply Safe. There's no safe like Simply Safe. ¿Cómo estás, Che?
¿Cómo estás, Che? ¿Todo bien?
Did I say that right?
Yes, you said it perfectly.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Hello, Sebastián.
Sebastián?
Sebastián. Not beginning in English.
Estoy aprendiendo español.
Ah, bueno, está bien.
Yo entiendo un poco.
Un poco.
Sí.
Bien.
Whoa. What? Cooper, my brother, has become a spokesperson, salesman, dealer. I honestly really don't know what he is. For a company called American Farm Equipment, or AFE. AFE specializes in Franco-Fabril corn heads. This year we are running a Franco corn head, so today we are getting it all set up. This is Lucas, and this is Sebastián. They are from Cordoba, Argentina, which is the headquarters of Franco-Fabril. I call Lucas and Sebastián the dos amigos. This is Lucas. He is the main USA contact for Franco, and you gotta be careful around him. He has a strange obsession with Josh Turner.
We were singing today with Cooper.
Singing?
Yes, Josh Turner.
And then this is Sebastián. He's a professional Franco mechanic. He's a good worker. Oh, man, he's fast. And he says...
Not beginning in English.
He's probably a spy.
So right now we're just getting things kind of set up on the head. So this head's got row feelers. It's got 3 of them, 1 on each end snoot and then 1 in the middle. So those determine your height, so you don't have to use your finger all day. It'll keep its own height. We put the Yetter Devastators on this head. And they're really not designed for this head, but they fit. We're gonna try a different bracket because it's not allowing us to get the head low enough right now with these brackets. These brackets came off our gearing hob. And then this row feeler, or these row feelers right here, this is what senses the rows. So when you're going between the rows, then you don't have to drive. Other than that, we just gotta get the snoot set at the right height, turn on the head, make sure everything's working right, deck plates are moving, and hopefully we'll have some corn ready to go.
This is all ran through a head sight system. This is the box that's gonna hook up to all the wiring right here, and then this is kind of the controller. We ran this on our Case 2208 head, we ran this on our gearing hob head, and now we're running this on the Franco head. So it's really simple, and if you ever need help with it, Dan from Headsight, best dude I've ever worked with in my life. He can be setting up a machine on the phone with somebody, walking through them at the same time. He knows his stuff. Okay, we're gonna let those guys get that corn head figured out. His name is Dad Ricardo. He's gonna be driving grain cart this year. We're gonna go look at some fields. We're gonna pull some hand samples and see what's dry, what's not. That'll kind of give us a place to start.
Vámonos.
English.
Vámonos.
No, in English it's let's go.
Oh, vámonos.
Take that back. Before we go out and do the sample, I guess Lucas and Cooper want to make sure the corn head's working, so they're just gonna pop off into this over on the side in the control area off the intercrop plot and make sure the corn head's working. If it's dry, I guess we'll keep rolling there. If it's too wet, we'll probably just bring that to the co-op for now. Here we go. He's got corn in the machine now. It's gonna come out the back any second. Ooh, he's got his chopper going way fast, or his spreaders. 10 points if I hit both of them.
Okay.
Kaylee, you wait in here while we adjust the combine. What's the monitor saying for moisture?
17?
Yeah, 17.
See what we got. Almost 22. Edward, what do you have? Grandma, did you make that dessert?
Yeah, 4 ingredients.
What was in it?
4 ingredients.
How long did you cook it for?
Do you have problems with my cooking?
I got burnt crust stuck in my teeth.
Nobody else did. Did you get?
No.
Nobody else did.
Well, some of them can't speak English to tell you how they truly feel.
Estamos bien. Estamos bien.
Okay, when you put your toilet paper on, do you put it away from the wall or against the wall?
Away from the wall.
Okay, you do it right.
No, I had cats.
Grandma, you haven't had a cat for like 6 years.
I know, but
We picked a little corn. We got the combine adjusted, I think. We are at like 20 to 21% there behind the house in the intercrop plot. So I'm coming down here to Orleans. This guy hit the worst during the windstorm we had in July. So a little concerned about stock quality and integrity down here. We're gonna grab some ears here. Then we're gonna bring everything to the co-op and we're gonna get a true moisture test for the intercrop plot. Plus here, and whatever's drier is where we're gonna start. It's been a few weeks since I've been in this field, but the tar spot looks like it hasn't really spread. There's some leaves that actually don't have all that many lesions, at least compared to others, or some other fields look even twice as bad as this. Say it's not looking too bad. We still got ears in the upright position. We do have some in the down position, so these are going to have probably a higher moisture than these ones. This plant probably died earlier. Overall, it's looking pretty good. There's still some green in here, actually. We have to shuck them so when we go to the co-op, they can just throw them right in their tester. This is the 108 day that's over here, and then this is the 112 day. Sorry, 111 day. A lot bigger kernels on this one. Those things are tanks. Then we got the intercrop plot. We had a little owie on the way to the co-op. A bucket blew out and we lost all of our corn. Yeah, how's your combine working? Okay, it looks like the 108 day was 20.7% moisture, 55.6 pound test weight. Then the 111 day, let me grab the thing. 25.5% moisture, so this one is significantly wetter. Since these heads are new here in the United States, we're trying to figure out the Getter Devastator situation with what brackets fit. These are the old ones we had on there. These are the spring style. Then these are the torsion ones. I don't know how they work, but it's something about something in there turns and puts pressure down on the ground instead of the spring. If I'm not mistaken, they're supposed to be more low profile for putting on the trailer, so that way it's a little easier and then we're not torquing them down as much.
Cooper, you want to try?
I'm good. I don't want to die today.
You're not going to be flying around. Oh my goodness, this is still make that face. It's just...
There's coffee snobs in the United States.
Yes,
you can tell you're a tea snob by this cup. Hi, Grandma. Hey, that's my... We interrupt this broadcast for a security minute with Cold Corn Star. Between my house, my dad's house, my grandma's house, and the dryer shack, we have a lot of property that needs 24/7 protection. So that's why I decided to get a Simply Safe security system. If you're not familiar with Simply Safe, it's home security made simpler. You literally go to Simply Safe's website, you take a quiz that takes 2 minutes, they recommend what you should get for your house, and boom, it's shipped right to the front door. We just open the box, pull the tab, and then follow the instructions on the app.
Follow the instructions in the Simply Safe app to get started.
Don't want to do it yourself? Simply Safe also has professional installation. Glass break sensor. Gotta be very careful.
Simply Safe on. Home.
From there, we have 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. Personally, I like using the app to spy on my kitchen to see if anyone's been stealing my food. The outside camera. Outdoor camera is slick because this guy's wireless and you can literally put it anywhere. Save 40% on your Simply Safe security system when you sign up for fast protected monitoring and get your first month free. Visit simplysafe.com/Cole to customize yours.
Simply Safe on. Home.
This concludes Security Minute with Cole the Corn Star. We're gonna try to combine the intercrop plot corn first. We got Joe here, the mastermind behind all the electronics in the dryer shack. We're gonna try to fire up the bin fans to make sure everything's running before we get hot grain in it. Hey, when did you get this car?
These are a legend. A few months ago?
My first car was a 1986 Chrysler Fifth Avenue. It was basically the same thing, but it was brown.
These were a big thing when I was a young boy, and we'd go out with friends and stuff, and as kids they'd put the back window down and we'd all have our head hanging out and stuff. It's cooler than heck.
Yeah, the back seat. Oh my goodness. What? Reverse. It's backwards. Hold on, I'm just getting my nostalgia back. This is so similar to mine. Oh dude, this thing is pristine. It's got the same, mine had this same thing. Dude, I love it. Joe got everything fired up inside there. Looks like everything's gonna run. He just lives like 15 minutes away. If we have any problems, once we actually start getting some grain going through, then we'll just give him a call, we'll have him come back out. That's happened more times than we'd care to admit. The three amigos plus Cooper got the Devastators done in the combine. They're gonna try to combine this little area right here, kind of just make sure everything's working. Much like soybean harvest, the first day of corn harvest, it's not usually the most productive, but there's just a lot of stuff to get set up. I'll get your monitor set up for you quick. So that way the scale works. This is improvement over the John Deere last year.
Oh, it's big time.
And the time it took Dad and I to get those ramps off and for us to get that cover bolted down, they got an entire semi full already. Cooper took the red Volvo to a semi shop the other day. They put it on their tester and nothing went wrong on the tester. So they're thinking maybe it's an engine positioning sensor that's causing it to just go from full power to idle, and then the throttle doesn't work at all. So I guess they ordered one. But in the meantime, we're gonna use it if it works. We got Ricardo coming in for his first load of the year. He's never dumped with the V cart before either, so this is gonna be a whole new experience for him.
And if I need to move forward, do I use the clutch?
Here, I'll hop in with you. All right, we gave Ricardo his yearly training. He should be good to go for now. We're gonna try to get the semi dumped, get some grain into the dryer. We're gonna have to shoot things through kind of quick and then recirculate it around, so that way we can make sure we get the heat and stuff set right. But this is what the first day is about. See how our new driveway is gonna come into play here. Oh yeah, we're having a lot more room than in the past. Let's see how this goes.
See if I can get it started. We'll want to run it just kind of slow to make sure everything.
Okay, I gotta find the crank. Hello, little crank, I need you.
How's that door shut then on that hopper? I think it's this side.
Yeah, this one was open. We're gonna have to mount the bucket on the bottom of that thing. On the dryer bypass, that tube sticking down since that slide gate's gone. Remember how you mounted that bucket on the bottom to keep it from falling out when it got full?
Yeah. Well, we better do that first.
Yeah, probably. On top of the dryer, when you're not actually having to dry anything, let's say you wanted to shoot dry grain that already dried out in the field past, we can just use this downspout and then basically just drop it straight down below. We're drying it, so we need to shut that little spout thing off. The problem is the slide gate that's supposed to be in there, we don't know where it went. So we have to take a bucket, we put it over the bottom of that tube, so that tube will fill up, but then once it hits the bucket, then it can't stop. This bucket, to be precise.
Should stay.
Oh yeah, that should work. I got a chunk of crap sitting above that hole.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, nothing's coming out. I think there's just a big chunk of crap that must have fell, that big clunk we heard probably. So I don't know if I just need to open up the door and we get a rope and I can just shimmy down in there because that corn can't be but 2 feet deep.
Oh, that's true.
Then I just go under the pole and break it up and then climb out.
That might work.
Where you got that good nylon rope?
I don't know.
I'm not really looking forward to this. We're gonna have to tie a rope from here, throw it down in there, and then I'm gonna have to jump in that. It's only about 2 feet deep. And then I'm gonna have to have a pole, break up those chunks that are covering the hole in the bottom, and then I'm gonna have to climb that rope back up to here. And that's like probably 15 feet down. So it's a good ways. I found a ladder. It doesn't quite reach all the way to the bottom. We're waiting for Dad to get here with a rope, and I don't know where we're gonna tie off to yet, but oh, that's a way down there.
Coop said you don't have a whole lot to do there yet. I said it'd probably be a good time to quit. I said I just hate to start that dryer in the dark.
Yeah.
All right, Cole's going down in the, I don't know, hopefully.
Not a fan.
Oh, whoa, you all right? Yep. Blind you here.
I didn't really look down on how far that was. So it was left.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm on the ladder.
Okay, good. Yeah, there's more corn than I would ever imagine. Probably use the broom or the handle end. See, really? Now I'll try to run that up over to the truck when you get a hole started, or if you can't. We're gonna go down and open the little door. Looks like it's open.
So here's what we got. Like 3 feet of grain right underneath here. It cones down to a sharp cone, about 10 inches in diameter. That's how we got in here, the ladder, and then we had to climb that last bit by rope. It's gonna be fun getting out, but my door blew shut, so I just lost my fresh air source. But I'm gonna try to scoop this back with my feet a little bit, see if I can get down there a little deeper. I feel a hard layer just underneath the surface here. So don't do what I'm doing here. This is not very safe. I am on the phone with Dad right now, and we have the door just barely cracked open, so my foot could not fit in that auger, and this is all the grain we have in here, just this little 2 feet deep. So as long as I don't get head first upside down in there, I should be okay. But what we got going, look at all that brown, rotten, there must have been a little bit of muddy water in the bottom of one of the augers, or I'm guessing the pits. And that mixed with the corn, and that came up in here, and that is what is slugging this thing up. We got the hole there just below the bottom ring, and I got my scraper, and so we're just kind of barely trickling this out through that door. That's just a little cracked open. Just enough for stuff to fall in. Okay, we got the bin situation figured out. Red Volvo is full. We got the Freightliner full, and the grain cart is also full. So we got 3 loads ready to rock and roll right away in the morning. We're not gonna get too crazy rambunctious trying to get the dryer set in the dark. So that's all we got for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.